Hi everyone, first of all I would like to excuse me that I didn't post a video for 4 weeks, but I needed to relocate my house, so yeah, I was not ready set up to tie flies again, but now I'm back, and thanks for all the subscribers who subscribed in the last weeks, so thank you very much, highly appreciated, and keep going looking at it. So there will be something new on that channel. So in the future I will post a video in English, and then 2-3 days later I post one in German, so my mother tongue, so that you, my German followers and subscribers, yeah, have it easier to understand what I'm telling. So anyway, today I want to show you a very nice jig fly, so which has some lead eyes or whatever you find, tungsten eyes. So it looks like that, and you can see here, so it's tied the way that it hopefully goes, goes in the water like this, and then jigs down and comes up, and jigs down, comes up. So I really like it. So you see here I tied in my famous red bait point. I didn't do on the fly in the video, but anyway, so that's very nice. So optional, you can use some flash in the fly as I did here, but you not necessarily need to do that due to the fact that the materials I used have already flash in. So anyway, so what I used for the wings is the Deceiver Flash blend in white. So you see it has some glitter in. So normally I take out some fibers and then double them, cut them, make them yeah, that they get a tip, and then yeah, very nice material. So tie them in. You need to use it for the tail, and then also you use it for the wing, which on the downside, which imitates the belly of the fish you want to imitate. So then for the, oh man, everything is falling down. Then I take this angel silk, which I really like, has some flash in and chartreuse. So for the back of the fish, you can use whatever color you want. So for example, pink or blue is pretty nice too. So then if you optional want, you can use some crystal flash. I like this UV purple stuff here. As a thread I used this Veevus thread, so it's an E0280 in white. As a hook in that case, so you should have a little longer shank, so I'm not that big believing in this is the right hook or this is wrong. So if you expect to catch stronger fishes, probably you should have a bigger wide hook versus, I normally fish on sea trouts, so you should use that. So I used in that case a Gamakatsu F314 in size 4. Then however you want to have the fly sinking, so you can buy the eyes in different sizes. So I have hairline breast eyes, and I used the X small for the fly, but you also can use small. Optional, you can put some stick on eyes, adhesive eyes on your breast stuff on the eyes. Yeah, then finally I used some Zap-A-Gap fast glue. I used the Vanish to make the head later. And then also for the body I used some Lagertun Flash Tinsel. It's called Flat Large Vanished Poly Tinsel from Lagertun. I don't think you get it anymore, but use whatever tinsel you have or flash you have for the body. And then last but not least, a UV light and some UV glue or UV resin. Yeah, so that's more or less what you need. So I will post a material list on the downside of on the description of the video, so that you can read what I'm telling you. Anyway, have fun watching my video, and thanks for staying tuned, and have a good day. Have fun tying that fly. But last but not least, what you normally need for tying a fly is a good glass of wine, so I like that. But anyway, you don't need to do that. Take a beer, whatever you like, water, and just have fun tying your flies. So thanks for watching. Ciao, ciao. Okay, now secure your hook in the vise. And you can see which hook I used here. Gamakatsu F Theory 14 size 4. Once that is done, make your ground windings with your thread. In this case, it's a white Veevus EO2 size 8. Make sure that you tighten the ground winding pretty well, because otherwise your eyes will probably move around. And you see me here tying a little thread knob, so to say, a barrier for the eyes, so makes it easier to really keep the eyes where they should be. Use whatever lead eyes or tungsten eyes or whatever you have for the eyes. You can also use chain eyes, but probably the effect of upside down, so means to the hook tip this is up. So because if you fish on the bottom, you don't want to hang on a tree or something. Secure your eyes and your thread with some zebra gap glue or whatever fast glue you have. Yeah, make sure that the eyes sit pretty firm in, because otherwise probably they can rotate the whole body on the fly. Then take your SF baitfish fiber flash blend and tie that in as a little tail. I don't use too much material here, so you can use a little more than I did here, but yeah. Tie that up to the eyes and then cut it. So if you would like to, you can tie in a bait point like I sometimes do with the red yarn. So I go directly to some tinsel and be flexible on the color, so I think it doesn't matter that much. So I just want to give it a shiny fishy effect here, so that's why I do that. You also could tie in a mono with a tail and then secure this body with mono, so especially if you have fish with very strong teeth, so that probably makes sense. Then tie in more of the flash blend Deceiver fiber. And you see me, I leave a little bit of the tinsel there for the head, so that I get a head which has this glitter effect as well. Yeah, then turn your vise around if you have a rotating vise, and then tie in from the downside your colored material. So as I said in the intro, so you can use whatever color you want, but I like green. And also, if you like, you can tie in some more flash material like crystal flash or angel hair or whatever you have. So take the hook out of the vise and then adjust your material where you want to have it, near the hook shank. I take a hackle ply here because this is very short, so if you leave it a little longer, so you probably don't need that. And just make sure that you probably wind over it, even over the eyes, and then sometimes if you do that from the top side, so it's a little tricky to get that on the downside of the eyes too. So you see here I really took a little bit too short, but anyway I go over with some windings of the thread. Does not kill the effect. Okay, then fly is more or less ready. It's really fast to tie. Make your whip finish. And then I take some UV resin here. to secure the head and build a head, and also it gives a little weight so that the fly turns around once it's in the water. So as always, once you have enough material on, let it run a little bit and then rotate the vise. So I give it a little chance here, and then honestly I cure it with a UV light. And as you're used for me, then I use this sterile alcohol pads to remove the adhesives, which with some UV glues or blue light glues come up due to the curing process. So just you can remove them, and then I give it a clear varnish over to finish the fly, and then it's more or less ready. So you see me here just painting it with a clear varnish. Yes, so if you have fun, tie that fly and give me a feedback if you catch fishes. Bye bye. Have a good day. Ciao.